So you've made it to the end of the course. Congratulations on taking the whole AI for Humans journey. I really enjoyed making this course. I hope you've enjoyed learning new things going through it. I mean, what are the things you're going to walk away with? What are the surprising things? Is it the visual things? Is it the surfing koala or the elephant in the meeting room picture? Or is it the stories? The stories like Charles Kettering. Charles Kettering that reduced the painting time for a new car from 37 hours to 1 hour and had to take his colleagues on the journey of change with him. Now, hopefully those will remind you of some of the things that you've seen in this course, but there's a lot of detail that we've gone through as well. Let's think about some of the things that we've been on this journey around. We started with the very basic idea that AI isn't a complex black box. It's not black magic. Actually, we started with a very simple idea. Think about it as an intern. And not just any old intern. It's one that's fast, it's smart, it's confident, and occasionally it's wrong, very wrong. And like any intern, it needs direction, feedback. It works with encouragement. It works when you add boundaries. And if you think about the rules of working with an intern, always check their work, be clear about what you want. Think about it in that way as the way that you use AI. We also talked about how AI can be a thought partner. Think about it in the way that it can help you with brainstorming or planning or simplifying complex topics. Help explain things or even get it to push back on your own ideas, giving you feedback and review. Think about it as a thinking tool, not just something that allows you to offload a task, but how can it help you? Do you remember right at the beginning of the course, we talked about how AI worked? We talked about how AI is like a Lego master that's seen all of the Lego models that had ever been built. And from that, it had learned how to construct. But in the case of large language models and generative AI, it's constructing words, not objects. And we also, right at the beginning, talked about the two ages of AI. The algorithmic age of AI, up until November 2022, which was all about the mathematical way of using AI. And then the new age, the age of human AI, where AI operates in a much more human and human understandable way. But let's be honest. One of the things we've seen is it is not perfect. It can hallucinate things, make things up. It suffers from bias. Things like privacy and data protection matter much more now as we start to use these systems. So it's not a panacea. It's not perfect. So let me leave you with one last important idea. Working well with AI isn't just about technology. It's not about the tools. It's actually about the culture. The adoption of AI and your use of AI is a cultural journey as much as a technological one. If you think about culture within an organization, do you have permission to experiment? Do you have permission to try things that might not work? To learn by doing? That's really important when you think about yourself, your adoption of AI, and your colleagues. As organizations start to adopt AI more and more, we're going to need much more of a culture of innovation and experimentation. Let's be honest, the AI we're using today is the worst version of AI that's available. It's only going to be better. Now, one of the things I think about when I think about using AI and choosing tasks to use AI for is I think about comparing it to the performance of the average person. So instead of asking, as we would in previous projects with IT and technology, we would ask the question, is this right? It's either right or wrong. When we're thinking about the tasks we're using generative AI for, a better performance comparison would be to compare it to a human doing the task. So not is this right, but is this better than before? Is this better than we can achieve? Because often humans are fallible too. And so perhaps we can improve on things. Let's think about the example from Air Canada. It was a chatbot gave a customer the wrong refund information. Now, I'm pretty sure that call centers sometimes give out the wrong information as well. And what happens then is the organization takes the responsibility. The interesting thing with the Air Canada case is the company decided they weren't going to honor the response that the chatbot gave. And that's where they came adrift. So, as you're thinking about what you're doing with AI, don't assign everything to AI. Keep a human in the loop, even if it's only just checking the output, or it's making decisions about the quality of the answers that it's giving. It's not going to be right 100% of the time. That may not matter for many, many use cases. If you think about using it to write something, we would all write things in different ways. That's fine. So what now? Now that you've completed the course, well, that's up to you. I mean, one thing I would say is keep experimenting, keep looking for the crazy ideas. Pick up some of the information you've had in this course. Go and tell somebody one of the surprising stories. Give them one of the useful tips that you've picked up in this course. I mean, I'd love it if you recommend the course to them, but just start telling the stories that are in the course and sharing that with your colleagues. And maybe next time you're stuck on something, you're staring at a blank page, you're not sure where to start with your project plan, you're not sure how to explain something, maybe you'll try a crazy what if prompt and share the unexpected outcome with your team. Remember, we don't have a map for the future of AI. We don't know what is going to be developed next and which direction it's going to go in. But think about it. This course and your experience with AI is going to give you the compass. You know directionally which way to go, even if you don't know the detail that's on the map. Hopefully, what this course is giving you is some skills to be able to use that compass effectively. Thanks so much for being part of this course. I have enjoyed pulling this course together. I wish you luck using AI going forward.